I love having fresh flowers in the house. So for like overall, I felt like this month was a good month. I definitely learned a lot about myself. And the last personal goal is doing more things that scare me. Hey guys, it's Michaela Ray. Welcome back, or welcome to my channel if you are new. Today we are doing a monthly reset. I literally feel like April lasted 20 seconds and it's already time for us to do a monthly reset. But here we are, getting ready and preparing for the month of May. Today we're gonna go over my April goals to see if I accomplished them. I also need to set new goals for the month of May. And I'm gonna share some of my favorite products that I've been loving. I don't know if I'll do this for every like monthly reset, but I felt like I had a decent amount of products to share, so I wanted to share them with you guys. I'm also catching up on some laundry. I have so much laundry to catch up on. I don't even know how I got behind. So we'll also be doing that, and I think I'm just going to quickly clean up the kitchen, just wipe down the counters and stuff. So let's go do that. Yeah. I love having fresh flowers in the house, so I got some tulips yesterday. I never used to really get tulips, but honestly, I'm obsessed with them. Like the colors and how they're blooming is like so pretty to me. So these might be my new favorite flower. I just finished cleaning, and I originally set like a 30-minute timer, but I ended up cleaning for about like 45 minutes because I was listening to music and the music was just so good. And so I was like, you know what, like shuffling today. And I was like, you know what, we're just continue cleaning. So I kind of started cleaning out my closet, but now I'm kind of regretting that because I have a huge pile of clothes on the floor that I need to figure out what I'm going to do with, but we're going to worry about that probably later. But now we can go over my April goals and talk about my goals for May. If you're new to my reset video, so basically I go over my goals for the previous month, and I also do like a quick little reflection of just things that I learned in the month, some of my favorite like memories from the month, etc. And then we go into my goals for the upcoming month. So for April, I didn't have strict goals for myself, I feel like, because it had actually been a while since I did a monthly reset, because sometimes I feel like when you are always like working toward the next thing, it kind of can just get exhausting. So I like to give myself like breaks from like setting like high strict goals for myself, and then kind of just have times where I'm just kind of like a little bit more lenient, and this was definitely a more lenient month. So for my personal goals, my first one was to journal daily before bed. I didn't necessarily journal like every day before bed, but I definitely feel like I journaled way more this month than I have in such a long time. So I'm giving this one to myself because I feel like for the most part I journaled daily. Even if it wasn't before bed, I journaled like at some point throughout the day. My next personal goal was to follow a consistent work schedule, which I am so proud of myself that I can actually say I did this. I have really been wanting to take content seriously, and so I've been trying to have like a consistent schedule for myself and just have like certain time slots throughout the day of like when I'm focusing on content, when I'm editing, also just posting more consistently over here on YouTube. And I feel like I definitely did follow that schedule, so I'm very proud about that. Okay, the next one is to start habit stacking. I didn't really give myself this one because I honestly don't remember if I did this. I need to do better at like tracking my, like I need a habit tracker, but I feel like I did, but I honestly don't know. I'm not going to give this one to myself because I can't remember. Like I feel like I did at some point, but I don't know if I like consistently did it like I thought I wanted to when I wrote down the goal. So I'm not going to give myself that one, but yeah. Okay, financial goals. I'm a little sad about these because I did not reach my financial goals like I wanted to, and they were still super simple, but it was to follow a budget and track my spending. I just don't know what it is, but it is so hard for me to track my spending. Like I just do not have the best relationship with money. And so tracking my spending just feels like a chore and just like something that I don't have to do, even though I know that it will benefit me. But I did not do that. My other goal was to educate myself about money and just you know, savings accounts, certain checking accounts, just understanding finances a lot more, especially as I am getting older. I just feel like it's more important for me now to like really understand where my money's going, where it's coming from, like all the possibilities that I have to make money, you know, that I might not have in place yet. So yeah, I did not do that, but that is definitely something that I'm kind of like trickling into the next month, is keeping these goals, because I feel like this is something really important for me to focus on. My last category is social media, which is usually my favorite one to talk about. So my first goal was to treat social media like it is my full-time job. So that just meant posting consistently, reposting, engaging with other creators, just really trying to kind of build that habit of like, as this was my full-time job. And I do feel like I did pretty good this month, so I'm definitely giving myself that one. There were definitely days where I could have like done better, but I feel like overall, as far as the entire month, I did really, really well with this, and I'm wanting to continue doing that in the next month. My next goal was to be able to upload 1 YouTube video a week, and I actually did this. I actually was able to do 2 a week, which I am so happy about, and it honestly wasn't that bad. I did do a poll the other day asking if you guys like to see more sit-down talking videos or more like vlog style videos, because for the month of April, I was kind of trying out like talking, chit-chat, advice videos, and then vlogs like the second half of the week. And the poll, you guys liked to see more vlogs and routines, so in the month of May I do plan to do more vlogs and see how that goes, but still focusing more on self-improvement and like wellness, so that it provides value to you. I do have a few favorite products that I've been loving this month, but I do want to show you guys those a little bit later on in the video, so we will come back to that a little bit later. But for my reflection for April, I usually ask myself these 3 or 4 questions. Overall, how was this month? Something I learned this month, any memorable moments for the month, and what am I looking forward for the month ahead? So for like overall, I felt like this month was a good month. I definitely learned a lot about myself, just life, and it was a good challenging month, if I could like put it into words. I feel very unstable at some points in this month, like just emotionally and just like mentally, but I also feel like that was a good thing. Like it's preparing me for what's to come, so I think it's a good thing. But yeah, I would feel like April was, like I said, just challenging, but in a good way. Something I learned this month is that life is so short, and do not take it for granted. There has just been a lot of like news and things that I have had happen in my personal life that just has made me realize how short life is, and like just to truly live life the way that you want to, whatever that may look like. And I'm just really trying to focus on becoming the best version of myself, just showing up for myself consistently, doing things that I want to do, doing the things that scare me. So yeah, that was like a major lesson that I felt like I learned this month. And kind of leading into that is doing the scary things. This month actually took my first hot yoga class, and to some that might sound like, oh, like that's just whatever, but honestly, workout classes and just like the gym and anything like that has always been like so just overwhelming for me. But I really wanted to do something for myself, and I kind of like romanticized the entire day and did my first hot yoga class, and I'm obsessed with it. It was so fun. I'm so happy that I did go. And it honestly wasn't that bad. Like once I actually went, it was like, once I was like in the studio, saw the environment, like talked to the instructor, it was not scary at all. And I felt like I could definitely see myself going back, and I definitely do want to go back. So yeah, that was like a huge lesson, is just to do the scary things, because they're usually not that scary once you start. You just have to start. Okay, some memorable moments for the month. I'm not going to share all of them because some of them are kind of personal, but one thing was celebrating my mom's birthday, which was so exciting, so fun. We went bowling with all my family, and it was just really good to catch up with my family and celebrate her. My first hot yoga class was obviously a huge one, and I'm very proud of myself for doing that. Lastly is when I got on the scale and I saw that I officially lost 15 pounds. I was so happy when I read the scale, because sometimes I feel like when you don't like physically see progress, like I didn't feel like I had lost a lot of weight, or I didn't feel like I was seeing it in like the places that I wanted to see, and I was a little discouraged for a little bit. But then I got on the scale and I was like, okay, like what I am doing is working. So that was very validating, and I'm just so happy that I even started this journey and that I've actually been sticking with it. And lastly, what I'm looking forward for the next month is just to continue growing, you know, showing up for myself, being on this journey, and just truly taking it day by day. I'm calling this like my floating season, where I'm literally just taking it day by day and I'm floating on in life. Like honestly, I literally am like a feather. I'm just floating, taking things one day at a time, and just continuing to try to show up. Okay, we decided to change up the angle for this portion of the video, but going into my May goals, the first one is to continue journaling daily, because that has really been helping. No scrolling right when I wake up. This one is going to be kind of hard because I just instantly just grab my phone, gravitate towards pressing TikTok, Instagram, and just scrolling my little heart away. So yeah, one day I actually did this and I felt so much better, so I need to really try to make this a habit. I want to start incorporating other workouts, whether that's lifting, doing a dance workout. I actually did a dance workout at home the other day, and when I tell you I was so sore, it was so bad. But I used to dance in high school and I love it and I missed it, and I really want to get back into that. So maybe doing dance workouts, mat Pilates, just something else besides just walking and like doing yoga. I really want to try something else to see, just to switch it up. And I don't even have to do it every day, just maybe like 2 or 3 times out of the week. And the last personal goal is doing more things that scare me, and I also listed a few ideas. So that could be going on a solo date, maybe doing another workout class, or even cooking a meal. I was actually talking to Cedric, my fiance, the other day, and I was saying that I wanted to cook a meal at least once a week. And he is the cook in our house. I hate cooking. It's not something I enjoy at all, but I feel like it will be really valuable. And sometimes he gets off a little bit later, and I know like the last thing he wants to do is cook. So I feel like it would just like also like benefit him, and like it would just make me feel like more like a wife to be able to cook a meal for us. So yeah, we're gonna see how that goes. But I do not like cooking. Like I don't like it at all, so we'll see. But doing things that scare me is huge on this list, and definitely something that I want to do. I kind of want to challenge myself to do at least one thing that scares me for the week, so we'll see. Same financial goals: follow a budget, try to track my spending, and maybe try and educate myself more on money. Social media is consume less and create more. This kind of goes back to my personal goal of not scrolling like right in the morning. I feel like that's also just good for like my mental health, and just, you know, just being able to have like a slow morning without my phone. But also just with social media in general, I feel like I compare myself a lot, and it would just be nice to just consume less and be able to just really focus and pull my all into creating. So we're gonna try that. And my last social media goal and May goal is to continue posting on YouTube weekly. I still want to try to aim for 2 videos a week, but I am going to be trying out more vlog style videos. I might sprinkle in some sit down videos throughout the month, but we'll see. So definitely let me know what else you guys want to see on here, especially when it comes to like vlogs and routines, because I don't want my content to become too repetitive. I thought we'd wrap up this video talking about some of my favorites for the month. These are honestly so random now that I look at them, and it's only 4 favorites, but let's just get into it. So the first one, if you've seen a few of my last few videos, or if you follow me on TikTok, I have been using this lip treatment. I have always said that like Aquaphor, Vaseline were like my favorite lip balms, which they still are. But if you want something that's a little bit fancier and cuter and like more aesthetic, I love this. I got this off of Amazon. It was like $11. I want to get the other scents flavor, no, not flavors, scents, I guess. This is the vanilla almond butter, and it's by ESW Beauty. It's just very hydrating. It's lightweight. I feel like it just adds like a little bit of like the slightest color, and I've been wearing it every day, gravitating towards it, and obsessed. Okay, next is headbands. I only have these 2, and I really need to get some more. I want to get like some fun pattern ones. When I went to my hot yoga class, I wore the black one, and it was like perfect for just keeping my hair out of my face and just like not feeling super gross, but I felt like I looked put together. I love these. I love these for wearing when I'm working out. I love them just day to day. Like they're just like a cute little accessory that just elevates your hair, I feel like. So I definitely feel like if I got some patterned ones, that would be super cute. These are from Amazon or maybe even Walmart actually, but you can get these like literally anywhere. Okay, this next one is so random, but it's a drink. So if you guys know me, I'm obsessed with a drink, okay? I love my coffees. I love a Milani energy drink. I love a good drink to have on me. And I used to not really drink soda at home for like the longest time because I just felt like it did not taste the same. Like the carbonation was just not there and it just didn't taste good. And since I've been on this weight loss journey, I've been trying to cut back from like drinking a lot of soda with a lot of calories, with a lot of sugar in it. And even like the diet sodas just weren't doing anything for me. But these right here, these 0 sugar sodas, so good. Okay, so this is the Pepsi wild cherry and cream. This is the Dr. Pepper strawberries and cream. This one is my favorite. First of all, packaging is just so cute, but the actual taste is amazing. This one's really good too. I'm literally about to drink this one. Like, let me just open it. And it has 0 sugar, 0 calories. And so if you wanted to, you could drink this all day. I usually only drink like one, if I even have one a day. But when I do, I don't feel bad because most of the time before I started drinking these, I was either having like a second cup of coffee or I was having like a Alani. And even though Alanis have like 0 sugar and like low calories, they're only like 10 to 15 calories, sometimes I just felt like gross or I felt like it was too much. But these, I feel like they're just perfect and it's not too much and the taste is actually there and the carbonation is there. Like it's so good. My last favorite, I actually can't show you, but it is watching self-improvement or self-help videos on YouTube. I've been doing this in the morning when I eat my breakfast just so that I have something that kind of inspires me, gets me ready for the day. And I've been really liking this and it allows me to like just eat and just kind of like reset my mind, reset for the day, and it's been really, really nice. I will put and link some of the accounts that I've been watching down below. I really like Pamela. She's really good. I follow her on TikTok, and then there's another girl that I've been watching, but I honestly forgot her name. But any self-help, self-improvement, whether that's like about working out, wellness, weight loss, just mindset, just anything. Sometimes even entrepreneur ones are really good, and like business, like mindset kind of stuff is really good too. So really been enjoying that. That is basically it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this monthly reset, but I hope you guys had an amazing April. Comment down below what some of your goals are for the month ahead, and I hope that May is just as good, if not better, for you. And I think that's where we're gonna wrap it up. I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye guys.